guys. So today I want to talk to you about the idea of being competent in real estate and attention to detail. So it's always funny to me how, human nature is we never seem to have time to do it right the first time, but we sure have time to do it over when a mistake arises. And so part of my role as a broker is to ensure that the processes are in place, the rules are in place, the structure is in place, so that you can succeed without breaking the rules as easily as I can possibly make it. And so I think that I've done that. I have a policies and procedures manual. I have an entire website full of contract samples and how a buyer process works and how a seller process works and all that. But every now and then, I'll get a realtor that kind of runs afoul of what they should do. They don't get a buyer's representation agreement, or they don't disclose something, or they make some misstep. And so, I'm here to remind you today that all that stuff matters, and it doesn't just matter because it's a requirement of TREC and a requirement of the Texas Real Estate Licensing Act. Those rules and enforcement structure are in place to protect the client. So if we miss the mark on something and we don't include a certain contract, or we forget to get a signature, or we forget to check a box, yes, we are exposed from a risk perspective, but the client loses, right? The client loses out, and our core fiduciary responsibility comes into question. Did we exercise reasonable care? Did we? And so, again, back agent and checklist and things like that exist so that we don't run afoul of those rules. So I want to just encourage you today to make sure that if you ever feel rushed in a transaction, you know that something is going to get missed. So I implore you to slow it down, make sure that all of your T's are crossed and I's are dotted so we stay out of a lawsuit. All right? Have a good week.